welcome back to the E4 podcast. Like always, I'm your host, Migs. With me today, I have Aubs.
Hi.
And we got Dill.
What's up?
Again, it's just us in the studio doing another podcast. Nina can't be here today. She had other things to do. But, we'll talk plenty of shit about her.
Oh, yeah.
In the next hour.
I got a lot.
I like to attack her when she's not here to defend herself, you know? Like,
Me too. It's a fun game that we play. It's fun.
Dude, yeah, like so Dillon, you don't see our group chat no more. So we have this group chat, and in the morning, I'll just rip into Nina, and I'll just be like ripping into her, and I know she doesn't see it yet, right? Because it's on Snapchat. And then when she sees it, she's like, "Motherfucker, dude!" She's like, "Migs, you fucking bitch!" Because like I'll just go in, like, and everyone sees it, like, you know, I'll just be calling her out on some shit. But no, me and Nina, I feel like definitely keep that chat alive. I feel like if it was without us, it'll be a lot lamer in there.
Exactly.
Yeah. I don't know if y'all are pretty busy with the group chats. How many group chats y'all have? But I have quite a few, and they definitely keep my phone fucking ringing.
I only have Dot City. That's it.
Yeah.
You know me, Miguel. I'm not big on group chats, man. That's the reason why I.
Yeah, I don't like them.
You don't like them? You hate them?
I don't reply to anything. I barely message a single person back. Like, a whole group of people.
You're lucky to get a message from me.
Literally.
A
I'm
response.
like, I don't know what you want from me. I can't. It's too
I don't
much.
know.
It's just too many things going on at one time. Who knows who's talking to who?
Sometimes
you just gotta be involved, or what? You just gotta put yourself in there.
If you want to, or if you want to, you could just be a spectator, right? You could, just
read the messages.
Just be there for the comments,
but
you know.
Even then, like your phone,
one time,
phone constantly going off, and then it's just for like some dumb shit.
Bing, 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 bing.
One time, one of Mikey, our boy Mikey, one of his aunts accidentally added me to one of their family chats. Because I guess like there's some like people that like in their family are named Ramirez, whatever, right?
I was like, damn.
And so I guess she went on
there?
Facebook, and I guess the people that like she knew that were Ramirez, she just added it onto this fucking group chat, assuming they were all family. And I'm not related to anyone in this town with my last name. Like, I'm just not. I think just the way my cousins work, they're all fucking.
Same for me.
Yeah.
Long.
Yeah. I've never seen any of your cousins, or I don't know anyone else with your last name.
Well, a lot of my family lives out of state.
Yeah.
I got family in Chicago. I got family like in Cali. I got family like all like North Carolina, New York.
Hell yeah, dude.
That is true. I have not heard anybody else with your last name.
Yeah, everybody's out of state in my family. Actually, no, I take that back. Not Cali. There's nobody in Cali anymore. It's Chicago, New York, and North Carolina.
God damn, longs all over the place.
Right.
Yeah.
Shit. So back to this, like, I'm in this group chat, and I was like real close to being like, oh, I'm in the wrong chat. I'm not supposed to belong here. Like, I'll leave the chat. But then I was like, wait. I was all like, I'm gonna stick around, because like even with my family, like there's like some family members I just don't know. You know, I'm unfamiliar with, like, hey, who the fuck's that guy? Like, oh, that's so-and-so's brother.
I mean, at one
and I was
point...
like, oh, okay. Like, oh, that's your cousin from your half-brother over here, or whatever it is, right? Like, I don't fucking know. So, there was a lot of people in this group. There was like 20 plus.
Were they like, Miguel, you got anything to say? What do we...
Dude, no, I chimed in real quick. Like, I belong there.
Yeah.
I was all like, no, I can take this opportunity. And I could fucking... this chat was for a family reunion, right?
Yeah. So there were a lot of people in it.
Yeah, there was like 25 people around this group chat.
See, that is just too big.
So they were just talking about
chat.
coordinating who's bringing what. And I was like, I got the beer, guys. Like, you know, like I'll bring it. Y'all go, or y'all go with Ultra. Y'all go with Michelob Ultra. And they're like, hell yeah, like thumbs up. Like,
now, did you show up?
Dude, no, I wanted to. So
did you show up
they told us
I
was real close. I was real fucking close to showing up to the reunion, because I was really going to go get some beer and just like go up and be like, yeah, what's up? How you doing? And like I made it a point to like study everyone's fucking name. Like, all right, so that's Janice. That's the short little Mexican. Okay, got her. And I was just so I could be like, oh, hi, Aunt Janice. Like, you know, whatever at this reunion, right? And just slip on in and stuff. And then like, it is what it is, right? Like, and they all see me in the group chat responding, so they're gonna think that I belong there. No one's gonna question it, right? Like, oh, that's Miguel. He brought the beer. Oh, that's Ramirez. Oh, yeah, he's probably related to so and so. And then you could sell it, right? But I actually got sick that weekend. That it was, and I was like, I had no voice and whatever. So I was like, man, I want to go so bad, but I just didn't. Without a voice, I didn't want to show up like sick. And
I can't even talk to my family.
Can't even talk to my family. I could have had a whole second family.
You could have.
The Valises, bro.
It was like Valises and Ramirez's, and there was another name in there. There's another one more name, and I was just like in it, and I showed Mikey it, and then I was all like, "Look, Mikey, I'm fucking in.
I'm in here. I'm part of the family.
Bro. What's up, cuz?
That's funny shit. I feel like it's really easy to. I feel like people just don't question things anymore. Like, you know, like
that's
like, another thing too, though. Is like. So in these group chats, do you have most of these people's names saved? Because that's another thing. I don't know how many times I've been in a group chat and had no clue who I was talking to, who I was responding to, because everybody has similar numbers. Well, I mean, that just happens all the time, and I'm not gonna sit there and save everyone's name to their number. I don't even, like I said, I barely do that with people that I've known for forever.
I feel you on that, Aubrey, because I like every time I meet somebody, I'm normally fucked up at the bar or something. And I'll put a letter. I'll literally put one letter. Like if their name is Emily, I'll put an E, and wake up the next day and be like, "Who the fuck is E?"
Why don't you just put their full name then?
I'm drunk.
I just put the number.
Just hand your phone to them. Let them do it.
We're like, put it in. Right?
I don't know how many times I've sat there and it was like having.
I'll call you.
I've had a whole conversation with someone, and what turned out I had no clue who I was even talking to.
Yeah.
What do you mean?
And I was like, wait, who is this? I'm like, oh, it's so and so. Like, ignore the whole conversation. Like, why were you even talking back to me? You didn't even know what I was talking about. Like, who are you? And it's like, oh shit, like one number is different than the other person's number that I was trying to talk to.
Oh, so you're saying you're texting someone?
I'm literally like having a conversation and I'm freaking out because like I don't know, it was like work related. It was something where I was like, what are you talking about? Like, this is not right. Like, what do you mean? And they're like, yeah.
It's probably me.
I'm like, what the? No, so I do. Eventually, if I've known you long enough, your name gets put in the phone.
Yeah.
Eventually.
Well,
or whenever shit like that happens.
It
I'm
could have
like,
been me. You
or
never
when
know.
stuff like that happens, then I'm like, okay, I should really save their name to this number because it can get a little weird.
But my shit's easy to fucking remember. Like everybody calls me Dill or something like that. You put Dill and that's it. You'll know who the fuck I am.
Yeah, but I don't have
Dill Pickle.
I don't have group chats where I don't have everyone's numbers saved.
Their names, like
yeah. I have normally if a group chat gets created, it's already of a circle of friends that we're all familiar with, right? Mm-hmm. I mean, unless it's like a work thing. Sometimes with work, there's some different numbers. I was like, I don't know who's who. At that point, I don't fucking care because it's work, and you know. We're just gonna say what we need to say and we'll move on.
Well, then in that case,
no, like our Dodge, we're all familiar with each other on Dodge. If someone's new, we quickly ask like, "Who the fuck's his 22 number?" Like you know, like we just real quick. But then it's also like we probably
sometimes
know
I like
the new
trying
person.
to decipher it, trying to figure out who it is. I still don't save their names, but it's fun to try to figure out who you're talking to, or who makes the dumb comment and who says the dumb shit. You're like, just kick him out of here. Kick him out. Get him off the group. Who is that?
Get out of here, dude.
We don't know that guy.
I like texting in group chats. Like, I'll pull a boomer move. Like, if they're really pissing me off, I'll like fucking put like how to leave group chat, and I'll send it as a message. Then I'll immediately follow it with like, oh wait, this isn't Google. That's my bad. Like, you know. So it's like, oh, you trying to fucking leave? Like, you know,
trying to leave, bitch?
So
I do it for the troll though. You know, I just like, you know, I know what I'm doing.
You know what? Maybe that's another reason why I'm like traumatized from group chats, because that's like, I've been involved in a group chat where I don't, you know.
Oh, talking about the GMK group chat.
They just
the infamous.
They just drop you off of there out of nowhere, and I'm like, what? What did I do? I didn't even do nothing.
Did we boo you?
Yeah, and I think it was Fabian who started it.
Probably was. He was on the podcast.
And he's the one who put me on it to begin with.
I forgot why. I forgot what happened. So the GMK not podcast, but the GMK group chat.
Or they start leaving the chat, and I'm like,
everyone
what?
started. So it's a very hostile environment, right?
They're like,
Okay.
you say one wrong
goes.
thing.
No, anything goes. But the thing is that we all react however the fuck we want to react to. So like we literally could be saying the most horrible shit to each other, right? Just being the worst people to each other. Then Aubrey comes in, calls us all idiots, and we will just lose our shit.
Yeah.
We'll be like, what the fuck you say?
Yeah.
And then like fucking Brian will fucking drop the chat
Drop
and
the
fucking
chat,
Fabian drops. We
everybody's
just
out.
overreact.
Brian,
And
I
then
bet you
start a
Brian
whole
comes out
other
with some good
chat.
shit.
And then
Start a whole other
start
chat.
a new chat. And I'm like, wait,
I
what
bet
did
Brian comes out with some good insults because that dude, the shit he says, man, is like fucking hilarious.
Brian talks shit in a way that he wants to stir you
Yes,
up. Right?
Yeah.
that's I'm like,
He
yeah, that's what it
invokes
is.
emotion. is
He
what
got
Brian
me
does.
a couple of times at Red Lobster when we worked together.
And he
I'm
knows
just
what
like,
he's
I wanna
doing
kill
too.
you.
Like
yeah,
he,
I'm like, I'm gonna
he'll
fucking kill you.
you'll get pissed off, and he's like, "Oh yes, I got you." Like,
Oh, my
that's what he's
goodness.
thinking.
And that little laugh he does, I think. or that
Our
little
brothers. I was like,
But
Yeah.
dude, no, there's sometimes that Brian has got me, and I'm just like, Brian, I'm not in the mood, bro. He'll
Nah,
just keep going.
That's
He's
the
like, I
wrong
don't
thing
give
to
a
say.
Fuck.
That's the wrong thing to say, Dill. If you say
Yeah.
that you're not in the mood or that we're actually having an effect on you,
Yeah.
he's just gonna dig in deeper to you. I mean, 'cause
Dude,
he
no,
knows,
he does.
He knows he's
He
wearing on
does.
you. You know, like
And I have no comebacks. Every time he's like, I'm like, oh, God damn it.
and that's
dude,
how that
I'm
whole
just gotta
chat
take
is.
it. I
That
gotta take
that
it.
whole group chat is like that. Every
Yeah.
motherfucker in that group chat, if you just show a little weakness
Give
to
them anything.
they'll
And you're
exploit
done.
the
Yeah,
fuck
you're
out of
done
it.
after that.
But it's just real funny, just because, like, dude, this is a good chat. We've had to restart it a couple of times because, like, it'll be compromised by
Yeah,
like
by-
one of our girlfriends will
don't
see the
let
chat.
the girlfriends
Yeah.
in the
I'll
group.
be like, no, the chat's for the boys. It's for the fucking
For the
boys. Like,
boys.
you know? And then they'll be like, the girls are texting in our chat. I see what y'all motherfuckers are talking about
Yeah,
here.
like,
Then we're just like,
this is
abort,
the shit.
abort. Like, you know,
Oh, Lord.
abort.
Everybody's out.
It's like, you know, fucking.
Is this line
fucking
they go to the
leave-
next chat? Is
leave-
this chat secure?
Yeah, then normally we'll
Yeah.
leave it like, you know, a lot of times our chat names are in reference of kind of like what happened the last time with our chat, right?
Yeah.
Like, you know, it's just
Okay, I'm glad I'm not in these anymore.
Say like a
I'm
girl
okay
named
with
like
not being
Samantha
in
broke
that.
into our chat. Our next chat would be like, you know, anti-Samantha chat, like, you know, or whatever, like, you know, like, you know,
Fuck the bitch.
yeah, Samantha's a bitch, like group chat, like, or whatever it is, dude. Like this is how we
Samantha's
do it, dude. Or we'll do like a magic reference. We
I
like,
swear y'all better
circle
not
of,
have a
circle of
chat.
protection from Samantha, like, you know, we'll do some weird shit, like,
Y'all
you know.
better not have one after me. I'm like, there better
Nah, I
not
don't
be
think
one.
we never
about
had an
me.
Aubs chat, but there's been
better
a few
not be.
people that influenced the name of our chats. Normally, it's like one of our girlfriends. Jake Ramirez is one that I felt like he influenced one of our names. That was a funny story with him coming and going in our group chats. That was all Fabian, I think.
I know, that's what I mean. I
pissed
feel
him
like
off.
Fabian really-
I love Jake. Jake Ramirez. Have you ever watched our podcast?
Do tell.
I love you, brother. I love
Do
you. I'm
tell.
sorry. I'm sorry, my friends are dicks.
They're such dicks.
But yeah, I don't know.
Do
man.
tell. I'm
No, I
curious. to hear
can't. I
this.
can't. That's
Oh,
one.
you
That's
can't?
one of the
Okay.
rules.
Yeah.
on
No,
the
no,
you
you
can't
GMK.
talk about what's in the
Yeah,
chat.
it's like
No,
the
no,
what
Fight
happens
Club.
in the
No,
chat
I-
stays
Club
in the
rules.
I
chat.
totally
Chat.
understand. I totally understand.
I
No,
could
that's
just
cool.
be. I could just be very general with this
I
stuff.
don't want to be
No,
part
that's
of
fine.
y'all's
But,
I
chats
totally
anyways.
understand. Hey, what stays in the group chat stays in there. No, I totally
And you know what,
understand.
dude? That brings me on another topic. Secrets here in Victoria never fucking last.
No.
You
No,
know,
they never do.
So
They
Victoria
never do.
is what I call a big small town, right?
Mm-hmm.
And it's a lot bigger than you think, but it's also a lot smaller than you think. It's weird, right? I feel like it's a weird fucking paradox fucking place
Yeah.
to where secrets will last for like a little bit and then they just fucking spread like wildfire. Like, you know, like
Oh, yeah.
you tell one motherfucker. So like, and you know, this just might be true everywhere, but
Like
I mean,
nobody can
shit-
physically hold on to a secret in this town.
No, they can't.
Hell no.
Like
Hell
It
no,
eats them
dude.
alive. Like, it's like you
well,
can't
because,
fucking do
because
it.
you become so close to these people that are telling you about this other person that you also are close to. So it's just like, how do you
Yeah.
keep it in? How do you keep it in?
Mm-hmm. How do you keep it in? I think most of us,
You just have to choose the right people to
yeah,
tell
most
it
of us
to.
have.
True.
I feel like we all have like that other person that we can share secrets with, right? A lot of times it's your significant other, your wife, your husband, or it just might be your best friend, right?
Mm-hmm.
But even though, like, you know, if it's your best friend, they could be fucking a little messy sometimes too, and it goes around. Or like, you know, just someone that you really trust could just get drunk and accidentally say it,
100%.
Slip it out.
and then,
Yeah.
or think they're in a secure environment
Yeah.
and they talk about it, and someone just so happened to overhear, like in the next stall over, that knew who the fuck you're
Yeah.
talking about,
Yeah.
and then it's just like, yo, I just heard
Everybody
this fucking,
knows.
yeah, like look at this
Yeah.
juicy morsel, I just heard it in the fucking restroom, like, you know, or
I think I know what you're talking about.
I don't know, I'm not talking about anything specific.
Yeah, it's
well,
just-
I know
that's
that, but
how-
I know what you mean. That's what
Yeah,
I'm trying
yeah.
to say. I know
That's how
what
this
you
town
mean.
works.
I know what you mean.
Yeah,
man.
I always say, like, in a town like Victoria, little big town or big small town, whatever you want to call it, you just have to be a good
Yeah,
noodle. You got to be a good noodle all the time.
yeah, you
Because
can't.
if you're not a good noodle, it's eventually going to get
You're
out.
fucked. Yeah, it's gonna come back to haunt you.
Yeah, it might be right now,
Oh.
but in a couple months, at least, maybe 6 months, maybe a year, someone's gonna bring it up. Like, hey, motherfucker, didn't you? And they're like, oh, fucking been exposed. And
Like, shit.
You just better hope that like
Or, like,
when it
grab
comes
it,
out,
I'll be
it
like,
doesn't
shut
fucking
up.
doesn't matter
Shut
no
up.
more or something.
Yeah.
But I was thinking about that because I don't know if y'all saw on the news lately, fucking the Liver King kind of got exposed. I don't know if y'all know who that is.
No.
Liver
So
King.
the Liver King's this big muscular fucking dude. I'll put a picture.
Meat. He eats raw meat.
Yeah,
raw
I'll
meat.
put a
yeah.
picture on the screen for the audience. So he's pretty much, I don't know his real name, but he's like this big swole dude, right? Fucking big beard, whatever, right?
All he
He'd
eats
always-
is raw meat.
So he has like a supplement
Oh.
cut. He sells supplements and stuff, like vitamins, shit like that, like, you know, workout stuff. But he said he always would claim that he's like all natural, right? He's a natty. He just and he'll go out, hunt some animals. He'll kill an animal,
Cut it
and
open, skin
get
it.
their liver, because he was all about organ meat, how it's so healthy for you and stuff, and that's like a big part of his diet. And he literally just
Bullshit.
take a bite out of like a fucking liver. And it
Bullshit.
just-
There are
dude,
people that do that though. It is
Dude,
a thing.
it
And
is a
there are
thing.
people that eat like raw, like meat.
See,
raw
let me tell you something.
cow
Like
meat.
when I was in bodybuilding, like I used to do bodybuilding. When I was real lean and fit, the only thing I ate was tuna fish. I ate that shit for a straight fucking 3 months.
Look down.
Nothing else.
Like
no seasoning. Like
a
the packets.
like a slab,
And even the slab of shit. I
like
ate the
raw,
packets.
but like raw tuna.
No, like
not
you sear
cooked.
it. See what tuna fish is? You sear it for about a minute.
Yeah.
And a minute on that side and leave it alone.
Yeah,
so
it's
the
like
center
sushi.
is raw.
yeah, you can eat
like
tuna.
You
sushi.
can eat
Yeah, I
tuna
know,
like
that's
that.
what-
But I ate
Yeah,
that
no, I
shit
remember.
for 3
You
fucking
said,
months.
How do you want it cooked?
Yeah.
You're all,
Now-
you didn't even remember what y'all ordered. You couldn't
God.
even
Now
remember what y'all ordered.
if you cook it all the way, it's gonna be shitty.
Canned tuna.
But yeah, I ate canned
So
tuna, I ate
canned
the tuna
tuna
packets.
is
I even went to
great.
H-E-B and bought like fucking sliced tuna, and I fucking ate that for 3 months straight. I've gained, I think, at that 3 months in the process, I was 245 pounds solid muscle. I gained that from eating that protein because tuna has a lot of protein.
Solid
Yeah.
muscle.
Like I was fucking pumping. Like it would give you energy, but I
Yeah.
was pumping so much. But liver, I don't know about that.
so-
I don't know about that.
So I work with one of our managers. He is actually a big, like, he eats throughout the whole day. He likes to
Bro.
work out. He goes to the gym all the time. The stuff that he eats, I'm like, porridge that has like fish and
What?
like, yeah, he just throws
Grit-
everything in there. He does
like
throws an
grits,
egg,
kinda.
like scramble an egg, put that in his porridge with, like, it's literally
lot of
oatmeal
proteins.
with fish. And he'll make, the other day he made liver. He was back there cutting up something. I was like, I can already tell by the texture, kind of like pate, like, ugh, it was so nasty. But he sits there and eats that stuff all day long, and
See-
does not care. We'll throw just whatever he can get that I guess is protein into a bowl.
See, that's the thing. People think liver is
All day.
protein. Liver is not protein.
You don't think it is?
No, I know
I
it.
mean, I
I'm
know
about
it's
to look it
full
up.
of,
I'm all-
like,
is it
iron
a-
and
I
No.
don't think liver is protein. I don't think it is. I mean, I can understand eggs, grits. Like, I mean, you gotta have your carbs,
I don't know.
like your
I-
pancakes and stuff like that.
I'm not-
but
I'm
that's
not-
if you want to get bulky. Now,
Yeah.
if you want to slim down,
So is liver?
and
what
get
are we,
cut,
like, is it protein or not?
you got to
I'm
cut
about to
out
look it up.
carbs.
I'm gonna look it up.
I don't think liver is protein. To me, that's
It's
that's
gotta
just
be
me.
because
Let's
I
look
just
at- let's
don't
look
see
at-
why he'd be
Is
sitting there.
liver a good source of protein?
Rich in protein, low in calories, and
Oh, it is.
essential
Yeah,
vitamins
it's
and
just
minerals.
it's a
Rich in protein.
Well, I'll tell you
Yeah.
what, I ain't gonna fucking eat
and
it.
low in what?
So it
Like
says
or
it's
low in
rich
calories,
in protein,
so
low
it's
in
not-
calories,
you're
and
not-
packed
yeah.
with essential
Yeah, but how
vitamins and
much
minerals.
protein does it pack?
Ew.
It says it's rich in protein, so I don't know.
And
I
is
would-
it
I
any
would-
liver? Because
It
there's
is cooked
different
liver
livers.
high in protein.
I think he
The
was.
most nutrient dense food in the world.
But if this motherfucker's
Yeah, he's
taking,
just like-
if this motherfucker's gutting a fucking animal and taking that fucking liver out and eating it straight up out of that shit, dude, you gotta look at bacteria, diseases, all kinds of shit, dude. Like,
Yeah.
dude, you gotta fucking get it. You gotta get it fixed first,
right?
bro.
Like if
come
you're
on.
not cooking this stuff,
How you
that's
not
coming
getting?
straight
How's this
out of a
dude not
body,
getting
like,
worms?
It will never be me. I would never do that, right? I
I don't eat
There's
liver.
I don't
gotta
even
be
like cooked
something.
liver. I wouldn't do it. But
Yeah, I don't
but
eat
no,
liver.
so it came to light
Smells
that
bad.
you know he's this dude is always preaching how he was a natty and take my supplements, eat like me, do what I do, like like whatever. And then it turns out he was just fucking on
Roid,
steroids.
yeah,
He was
roid
on
head.
steroids.
He's a fucking roid head.
So I think his emails got leaked or whatever,
Yeah.
and they went through it and they saw that he was like dosing.
See,
up
for
and shit.
somebody,
So
for
he had-
somebody
he
his
had a-
fucking size, for somebody his size, you
he was crazy, dude.
I mean, dude, he was fucking
Well, yeah,
yeah,
the-
that
the
energetic
raw-
and that fucking. I mean, that solid of fucking abs with no fucking percent. His body fat had to be at least about maybe 2 to 1%.
Maybe.
Because there's no fucking way that a natural person body fat.
Yeah.
My body fat was at least what.
you were
30.
pretty slim, dude.
Yeah, I was like probably 30. That is the less that I got my body fat. But majority, because I weighed 245 pounds, but I was solid muscle. So my body fat was at a 30%. I did my research, dude. I know a lot about this shit. And there's no fucking way that the way he looked like he had at least about 2 to 3% body fat.
I know.
He had to be on
Never
steroids because
cared
the
to
way
know.
steroids work, they break down your fatty area. They break down your fatty area and it builds and it turns it in like it pretty much melts it away, kind of.
So you're saying
Like,
I need steroids?
Yeah, that's how.
I
to
mean,
do
I
it.
wouldn't recommend it.
Oh, you wouldn't
That's
recommend
the
it?
way to go.
I wouldn't
Hell
recommend it.
yeah.
I mean, I take testosterone.
Dose me up,
I take
baby.
testosterone. I don't lie about that.
Testosterone, okay.
Yeah.
Testosterone.
Is that
I take that.
Is that
I don't lie
considered a
about that.
steroid?
Well, I mean, you can take it in pill form, but I don't inject it.
Is it
Okay.
Like
considered?
I was
TRT,
like, where are we
you-
going with this?
TRT is very like kind of like a steroid, but doesn't give you like it doesn't really fuck you up as steroids do. Like TRT is like a.
Is anything illegal that we're talking about?
Yeah, no,
right now?
everything is. This TRT's fine.
Okay.
TRT's fine.
We're gonna
I don't
have
know.
to
I don't know
edit
if I
that
can
out.
edit
We're
that,
not
yeah.
trying to
Yeah,
deal
I don't
drugs
want
over
to do
here.
anything illegal. unless
No,
it's
no,
like cocaine.
TRT's fine. It's fine.
I mean, no, I don't want to. I don't want
You
to do
don't.
cocaine.
oh,
I
okay,
don't want to
okay,
do
okay.
cocaine.
No,
I
no,
don't,
yeah,
I don't.
no.
I don't want to do cocaine.
I suggest you do it
I
the
know,
natural way.
I'm real straight edge. I'm real straight edge on
Yeah,
on
I
drugs.
suggest you do it the
Don't
Don't do
natural way,
drugs, kids.
Miguel.
Don't
do
do
it.
drugs.
Don't
we saw
do
that one girl.
TRT.
Me and Aubrey.
Wait, no, you can do TRT. It's not
Yeah,
illegal.
I can do TRT, but no, like we saw that one girl last night, and that like she looked really older than what we both remembered her looking.
Oh shit.
And we were at the bar, and you were like, "Oh, that's so and so," and I was all like, "What?" I was like, "No, that girl's like younger than me. That girl looks way older than me." And we were like, "Fucking drugs."
Yeah, they'll do that.
And I was like, "Yo, like, I see it too much, like fucking just drugs aging people." So that's like, yeah, I don't know.
Have you ever
I just-
noticed, like, also sometimes when people get skinny, they look older?
Yeah.
Like, sometimes losing weight makes you look worse, even though you feel better and you probably are better and you're doing better for your health, but it makes you
You just look
older.
like a retired crackhead.
Like, I feel like if I were to get really skinny, I'd probably look my age, because
Well, I think-
a lot of people don't tell me, like, they, I look younger.
Well, look,
I was like,
I'm
it's
no
the-
nutrition or dietist person. I'm not one of those, but I do know that there are healthy ways of losing weight, and then there are very
Bad
unhealthy
ways.
ways of losing weight.
Bad ways.
Yeah.
And I think you could see the difference. The end result is like you're both skinny, but like, are you healthy skinny or are you
Sometimes you might
unhealthy
look,
skinny?
Yeah.
Sometimes
Like,
you
you
might
know-
look like an anorexic, like fucking skin and bones.
even skinny people, they have like health problems too.
Yeah.
Like
Mm-hmm.
like
It's not just
our
overweight.
friend from the Sendera, he was super skinny, or he
Yeah.
was a chef, and he
Yeah.
had like cholesterol problems.
Yeah.
He had circulation issues, and he was skin and fucking bones.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh my god, that's fucking crazy. Like, You know?
Those people,
It's
they
crazy
like
how they-
try
how
to.
he,
They
Yeah.
do eat though, and those are the ones
Yeah.
that like they cannot put on weight. They
the
just can't.
high
like,
metabolism,
Yeah.
bitches.
yeah, I'm
Hate
all
it.
hate them.
But I'm jealous.
I
God,
can't
dude.
say it right.
I think I
can't say
have
it right.
the slowest metabolism. It has to be, dude.
You know, mine's like medium. It's in
Yeah,
between.
yours is
It's
medium.
not too slow.
Mine's
it's not
alright.
too fast.
Oh,
Mine's alright.
so me and Tabby from Dodge,
Yeah.
we both got that colon broom thing, and I haven't tried it yet.
She got it too?
She got it too. She just started.
She
And-
literally bought the same thing.
Yeah, yeah. She saw me with it because I got it, and then like somehow I had it with me at Dodge.
Yeah, because I brought it to you there.
It was at Dodge, so I put it there, and I forgot it there. I left it there for a week because I only work weekends there. And so she saw it, and she goes, "Oh, whose is that?" They're like, "Oh, Migs got it. Like, he's gonna try it out." But I've been like scared to try it because I don't want to shit my fucking pants, you know.
It's a little
So,
scary,
like,
and I'm
I
telling
was-
you,
I was like, "Oh, dude, like I don't want to be out on a date or whatever, like you know." And all of a sudden, I'm like, "Oh, my God."
Oh,
I gotta
Really
go.
though, that's when like when
water.
and that's another reason why I've been hesitant about starting it because I'm like, is this gonna be good for me? Am I just gonna be shitting myself
I
all
promised
day?
her.
Like,
I promised her I was gonna start it on Monday. I was like, I'm gonna start it because she started it. She's been on it for a few days now, and I was all
has
like,
she said anything
yeah,
that's happening?
I was all like, "How were your shits?"
things
And she was
happening?
like, "Oh, Miguel, I was shitting." And, and I was like, "Damn, girl, like, all right, like, you know."
Damn.
And I told her that my thing, like, I'm so scared that I'm just gonna like,
Like, in
I'm
the
just gonna
wrong
drink
moment,
it.
like, you're just
I'm just gonna drink it like 5 minutes later. I'm like, "Ugh," like you know, like,
Don't fart, motherfucker.
like I'll be
Don't
at
fart.
work and like, "Oh, where's Miguel at?" And I'm like over there like blowing up the toilet and shit. Like,
I was like, as I started like reading about it and reading, I'm like, dang, because you have to take a test for them to determine whether you can
Yeah.
even take it or not, whether you should be, because again, you're losing a lot of, things that
I think it's just high fiber is what it is.
pushing everything out.
Yeah,
but
just
it's
pushing
like
it out.
they also, it's like at some point, it's like you can shit too much. I think like there's
shit-
like
shit
you
your guts
don't
out,
want to,
man.
yeah, like you don't want to be that person. So it is
Yeah.
kind of like you have to do it at your own risk. I think.
I think so. But yeah, it's kind of scary. So next week I'll let you know how my first week goes.
Okay.
But let's go ahead and take a break, and we'll come back right after this.
Okay.
Hey there. I just want to take a second to thank you for watching the Elite4 podcast. And if you haven't already, please like and subscribe because that really helps our channel grow. And if you're feeling extra generous, share us with a friend. Tell your mom about us. Tell anyone. We greatly appreciate you here at Elite4. Now back to the podcast. Oh, and guys, and we're back. Sorry, we were talking.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah, back on the E4 podcast. But no, I do it all the time. So like, I was thinking about this also just last night. So last night, me and Aubrey were judges for a comedy show here in Victoria at Dodge City Saloon. And it was hosted by our good friend Bubba Flores. He promoted his own show. He got like I don't know how many, was it 8, 9, 10
10
different comedians.
10.
And they all had a little set, and we were just in the audience, just fucking judging the fuck out of these people. And I felt really weird about it because like I'm over here like judging these people, like oh he's nervous as fuck this dude, like whatever, right? I wasn't being real harsh, but at one point I was all like,
I started being a little cutthroat at some point. I was like, no, 1,
Aubrey,
2,
you savage.
2.
at one point
But then
I was
there was
Like,
like-
he's a 4.
There I was
Oh,
laughing my ass off at like something
Dude,
that
you were.
nobody was laughing at.
yeah.
Maybe the drinks were hitting a little hard. I don't know.
No, I was
just
watching you,
starting
like,
to-
you know, like,
Vodkas and
No, I was
waters.
into it. Like I do like comedy. I do like listening to comedy. Like it is good. And the fact that there's a whole thing to it that you are up on stage. Like
Oh, yeah.
I don't even want to do karaoke, and that's singing somebody else's song and the words are on the screen for you, and I'm still like choked up.
I'd fuck it up.
Yeah, like I would stage fright. Stage fright.
Yeah,
is the
comedy
thing.
shows are pretty good.
So
I like
the
comedy
fact that
shows.
people can
Yeah.
even get up there
pretty
and start talking, good for them. Like that's already you're on the
They
right
got
path
enough balls
somewhere.
To go up there and do
Yeah.
it. You're fucking.
Yeah, 'cause
you're
it has to
A+ in
take-
my book, dude.
It has to take the biggest balls in the world to
Yeah.
fucking do that.
And the way you deliver
You got
it, the
my
way
much
you
respect.
have to remember
Yeah.
your jokes. Obviously, it's like these are still jokes that like, yeah, there's some comedians that just do the stuff off the top of their head, but they obviously sit there and they're like, this is a joke I'm going to tell. I have to practice how I'm going to say it, how it's going to come across. Like,
and half of them didn't have a piece of paper in their hand. They just fucking went up there and did it. Like,
Yeah.
it's all
Poor
Yeah,
Poor
they,
girl.
they had like a 5-minute set. So yeah, so this is what I was getting at. Like, I felt real bad because I was like really like judging some of these people. Like, oh, like who the fuck lied to this guy saying that this was fucking funny, right? Like, there's a couple of times where that was going through my head, but also I was like, wait. If I was up there, I'd probably be falling the fuck
that would
apart,
be the
dude.
worst. Yeah, like
I
the
would be
fact
like,
that they can even keep talking.
I'd be like fucking
I
Shaky
would be
Jake,
too.
like, you know, just you know, whatever, right? Just
Darn.
like,
And that
dude.
too, that sucks. Like the whole time that like there
Yeah,
are
so Dillon, there was a comedian, his name was Shaky Jake, and he just had the shakes the whole time, right?
Is that
so,
the one with the mullet?
No, that was
that was
visually
someone else.
impaired.
Go ahead. I'm
Yeah,
sorry.
so like he just had these shakes the whole time, and he made like jokes about shakes and jerking people off and
Yeah.
stuff like that. And like, so the way we had to like judge the show was like material, crowd response,
Okay.
Stage presence.
and like also time. Everyone was allowed a
5
5-minute
minutes.
set.
Okay.
So the Shaky Jake guy was doing good on everything, except he went like way over.
Like a minute and a half, I think Bubba said. He was like, it was like a minute.
Yeah, and like they
20
get a
seconds.
warning, like 4 minutes, you got a warning to start wrapping things up.
Yeah.
This dude didn't wrap shit up.
He wouldn't stop, but
said,
he was
"Fuck
like
it.
the
I'm
best
going."
crowd pleaser.
Yeah.
Like everybody
I
was
think he
losing
just
their
kept-
shit the entire time.
He caught that high and kept going.
Yeah.
Right? And we were like, me and I were like, man, that dude was
confidence.
really good, but we had to judge it fairly. He went over, so
Yeah.
we had to give him points against his
Yeah.
fucking set. And then I think he was the top. I think his number 4.
Yeah.
If he would, and I was saying like there was a time to where, you know, I saw the light to like for him to indicate to go ahead and wrap things up, and like there was a spot to where he could have just been like, all right guys, that was me, like whatever, right? But he just
The
went
high
on with
from the
another joke.
crowd.
And
Everybody
I was like, he's
like,
going for another joke.
Yeah,
Like,
he just
like,
kept
what?
going.
Like,
He said,
did
"Fuck the
he not
system,
see the
I'm
light?
going."
At
Like, you
this
know?
point, I'm like, just turn off his mic. He's gonna
Yeah,
have to,
fuck that
have to
mic.
cut him
Like,
off.
Jake, stop
Pull
it!
it.
You're ruining it! Like, yo, get out of there!
But at least
Quit while
he
you're
had the
ahead.
crowd
Like, you
going.
know,
At
you
least
have
he had
perfect
the
scores
crowd.
right now. Like, stop it! Like, you know.
Oh, he was.
But no, dude. So he
was
went over.
doing
So like,
great.
he got 4th place. So only on this contest, only the top 3 advanced to the next round, and we were like, "Fuck, dude!" Like, you know, like, God damn it. And we all liked him. Even fucking all Saucy next to us is all like, "Yo, gotta include Shaky Jake."
gotta be.
Saucy loved him, but I was like, "Yo, I can't do his score. Like, you know, I can't cheat someone else. Like
Oh, Saucy,
everybody else
dude.
was like real accurate
boy.
with their time."
I think that the people that were in the top 3 were still.
They were still good.
Really
yeah.
good.
Who won for who?
What
who's the
was
one
his
that won
name?
First place?
It was the last.
Shields.
It was the last
Was it
one,
Brandon
right?
Shields or Blake Shields?
Ben?
Ben
No.
Shields? No, it was something.
It was
Shields.
Brandon.
Brandon Shields.
Brandon Shields.
Yeah, Blake. I think Blake Shields is. No, I'm thinking the UFC fighter right now.
There was
It's a
Shields,
different,
Mr.
it's a
Shields.
different
Yeah.
Brandon Shields, whatever.
Yeah.
Blake Shields. I don't know. I
He
can't
was
remember.
he was good.
He was real good. He was.
He had the same
Yeah.
thing. He had the crowd going the whole time.
Yeah.
He was more on the edgy side of like saying
liked it.
things that might be a little questionable. Like,
I mean,
don't
we're
get
at
your
a
feelings
bar.
hurt. Don't, like.
we're at a bar.
Yeah, at a bar.
There's
Well,
no
see-
kids here. You
yeah.
know, like liberals, get the fuck out of here.
I was
Yeah,
gonna say
some
it was like,
comedians-
it was one of those
Yeah, some
situations
comedians
where
don't give a shit,
it was
man.
like it could either
Yeah,
go
the bar.
horribly,
They can't.
like it could either go like great, or it could have went like
Yeah.
horribly wrong to where it's
Yeah.
like people might laugh, or at this point people might be like, get this asshole off the stage.
I mean,
like,
he didn't say anything bad. Like there was no racist stuff. So like that was a conversation that me and Bubba had. Like as a comedian, like do you ever feel like you need to censor your own stuff, or are you too edgy? Are you aware of it? Like,
Yeah.
or do you just kind of have to like, you know, shoot in the dark, see how it's received? Like, you know, it could be good.
Exactly.
Fuck it.
You
Fuck
know,
it.
say fuck it. And I think you have to say fuck it, or like.
I mean, that's what makes a good comedian, man.
Yeah.
When you sit there and say, fuck it, I'm going to
But
do it. Fuck
I
it.
guess they also have their own internal
I mean,
beliefs.
look at
Like
Joe Rogan. Joe Rogan does that shit, dude.
Yeah.
He says some fucking off the wall shit.
he says whatever he
man.
wants, which is
Yeah.
good. I like that.
And of course, somebody's gonna fuck with him because
Yeah.
I mean, have you heard the man kick? a fucking.
Oh yeah, Joe Rogan.
Dude.
Yeah. Oh, Daddy Rogan. Yeah, he's a complete
bro.
package. But no, that was good. But like, I don't know. I feel like one of these days we should try it because I think that experience is completely different than the podcast. Like, because here we're on camera and stuff, and there's a certain anxiety for that. But I feel like at this point, most of us are kind of used to just being on camera a little bit, to where we're not like super nervous. I remember, I think for the first like 6 podcasts, you've already let loose.
Maybe I get a little too loose sometimes.
My first night, I was never nervous.
No, you weren't.
Like, fucking hell no.
I was nervous. I was nervous the first few podcasts, but I knew eventually if I kept working.
Plus, I was on a 6-pack deep when we did the tequila challenge.
Oh,
with me and Bree.
That was your first time on.
Yeah, that was our first time.
What was it?
Actually, I won a redemption.
What was the name of that show?
I just want somebody to
I still have the
feed
last
me.
Episode.
Dive bar.
Dive bar, yeah.
I'm like, I still just want somebody to feed pieces of chicken to me again, like we did that first ever
Aubs,
chicken.
I would love to do food versus again, but like do it like a little bit different than how we did it. Like, I don't know.
Like what? I mean, you put something in front of you and you eat it, and then like.
I kind of want to travel. I kind of wanted to travel around Victoria and do it like actually hunt down the chicken strips and eat them there instead of like how we did it. How we had to go everywhere and get chicken strips, then bring them here and try to keep them warm.
Oh yeah,
but
definitely.
I feel like we could just go to each place, film.
Are a lot of videos like that.
Yeah,
vlogs,
I feel like we
whatever
could do it.
going in,
and just do Victoria only.
City chicken strips.
Yeah, that could be a thing.
Down, Dot City.
But I really want to do our hot ones stuff.
I
next.
do too, but man, I'm
also
gonna have to get on like a daily heartburn medication if that's gonna happen.
Well, you only gotta do it once, Aubs.
Bro.
Yeah,
you'll be
that
all
one
right.
time I'll have a hole in my
They're not that bad.
esophagus.
They're not
I
that
think
bad.
it's gonna cause major issues.
Carlos.
Yeah.
Hot ones.
I am.
You need to get
I am.
Carlos
Why
on
he
hot
likes really hot stuff.
Well,
Dude,
he
Carlos
wants it.
Carlos is like the fucking champ of hot shit. Like,
He says
this
that.
dude-
He
I
says
want to
that.
see somebody like I want
Dude,
to
this
see somebody
dude
do the
will
chip
literally,
challenge in
like-
front of me because I've
Oh,
never seen
we
anybody
gotta
do
do the
it.
chip challenge for our fantasy football. The loser does it.
Oh my!
Right now, it's like a 3-way tie between me, Gage, and Brian.
Oh my!
Yeah. One of us is eating a chip.
Oh my!
Yeah.
Oh, the hot one chip.
And then yeah, because Fabian had to do a chip and Gage already had to do a chip. I have it on video. I'll show it to you.
Oh my God!
Yeah.
Isn't that? I thought people are like can die from eating that
I
chip.
don't think you can
No,
die.
you
Yeah,
can't
somebody
die.
like
You just-
had like
you freak out.
something
You-
happen.
Maybe like a
Really?
lot of if he eats a lot of them, maybe.
Yeah,
like,
if you eat like
if he
maybe
eats like,
like,
a
what,
couple
four
four
or five
chips a
of them?
day
Yeah.
for a month, like
Yeah.
Like how bad was it? Was anybody like snot
Oh,
coming out of their
no.
nose? Like
So
just
they said it was hot.
just drooling.
They said the
and-
worst part was later that when it hit the stomach.
afterward. Okay, yeah, like
it
that's
was the
gotta
shits.
be bad.
The chip coming out of you was way worse
yeah.
going in.
booty hole on fire.
Oh my
dude.
God!
You were
Yeah.
shitting lava. You're shitting
Yeah,
lava.
but and also it's like caked in all that like powder, right?
Yeah.
So like that just sits in your stomach and it just fucking turns, right?
Ew.
So
Aubrey, I don't think you're ready
Yeah.
for that.
Hell no! I'm not doing any kind of chip
we're not doing the
challenge.
chip. We're not doing the
Aubrey, I don't
chip.
think you're ready for that.
But
Even
like,
with the
even
hot
on
sauce, even like a very
you
hot
just
sauce.
gotta do one. You don't gotta eat the whole wing. Just
Yeah,
one
just
bite.
take the bite.
Yeah.
But even then, I don't know what it
hot
was.
bite.
Shit,
I had
Carlos would eat the whole
so
fucking thing.
I was at
think so?
loss.
Oh,
Dude,
dude,
you
I
put
don't
a
know.
plate of lava on that. If you put a plate of
don't
lava
know,
Lava
dude.
on a
to
plate.
Carlos,
He can
Carlos
eat
is
the
gonna be
lava.
like, dude, this shit is good.
I don't know.
Carlos will fucking eat any hot shit. I've seen it. I mean, when he first made the Venom Quest, when he made it, not when I made it or fucking whoever else works there. When
Ew.
he made it, that shit was hot.
Yeah.
When he makes it, that shit is hot.
I
'Cause
just
he makes it perfectly.
I don't like hot sauces that are that hot because then you lose the flavor. It doesn't even it doesn't
Aubrey.
even taste good.
You get high off that shit,
It
dude.
doesn't even
You get
taste
so
good.
high.
You're not enjoying anything about it.
I don't-
How is
I
it
don't think anyone
enjoyable?
does. I don't think anyone enjoys it. I think it's more of like, I did it, right? Like, hell yeah, I fucking conquered that shit.
Yeah.
No, that's just
I'm
ruining
down
your
to do
food.
it.
You're ruining
I'm down
a
to do it
perfectly
whenever you're ready.
good wing.
I'm down.
All right. So I was talking to Mikey again last night. We were talking about it, and he said he wanted to do another wing challenge, just for fun at
And
Dodge.
that's another example. Mikey. Fucking
Yeah.
Mikey. I make my Hellfire. So my
He can-
Hellfire is supposed to be like the hottest shit. You tried
Talking
my
about the Hellfire sauce at Dodge.
Yeah. My Hellfire sauce that I made, that I was I wanted the Hellfire to be the most hottest. So what I did was I took Tabasco, Buffalo Extra Hot, ghost pepper powder, habanero powder, chiles that I grounded up into a powder form that I had to actually hand cut because the blender thing didn't work. So I had to sit there for about 30 minutes chopping the fuck out of 5 fucking, and they're hot. I mean, I'm talking about these chile are fucking hot. So I took that and poured it in, and then I added some more of cayenne pepper. I added cayenne pepper to
See,
it.
cayenne's already that's hot.
And I fucking mixed it in.
Yeah.
He tried it. Great flavor.
Yeah, it was good flavor. Yeah.
But Mikey,
See, I like good
it's
flavor.
dude, that shit will fucking bring tears to your eyes. I'm talking about like
Nothing
if you
happened
try
to
it
him.
or anybody else try it, it will bring tears to your eyes. But Mikey ate it. He ate a whole fucking wing. I doused this shit in one fucking wing. Ate it. It was like, it's not hot enough. So are you fucking kidding me, dude? Like, are you kidding me? And I got so pissed off. Like, I was just like,
I tried.
I'm gonna have to buy one of those chips. I'm gonna have to buy 2 of those chips.
Just
and
borrow
just
one
crush
of my
it
hot
up.
sauce.
I
in
will.
the-
Dude, that Mad Dog 357 fucked them
Is
up
that
when
the
they
one
were
we
here.
took last year for the Friendsgiving?
Yeah.
Mikey
love-
doused that shit in my chips.
Mikey was all like,
could
"Oh,
not
try this,
breathe.
Dylan." It was like a
couldn't
little
breathe.
dab, and dude, Dillon was
I
just
couldn't
gone.
fucking breathe.
He was like dying, and I was like, "Fuck."
I want to
off.
try
was
it, but
literally
I don't want to
bent
hurt
over this
myself.
fucking
You don't want to
sink.
try it.
Yeah, you don't have like a cracker or something.
Yeah, I do.
can put it
Yeah, I
on?
do. You want to try it
You want to try it?
right now?
Yeah.
Right now?
All right,
You
we'll
want me
do
to grab it?
We'll get it. I got it.
You got it.
Literally a dot.
All right, we'll do a dot.
Because now I want to see
Aubrey.
how hot this shit is.
Aubrey. All right, Aubrey. No, Mikey didn't put a dot. He doused my shit in this.
Just give her a dot.
Yeah, no, because as soon as it touches my tongue, I know it's gonna burn, like instantly.
hey,
Because
you
I
need
went to
to-
Las Palmas the other day and they have their like habanero sauce. I guess I don't
Yeah.
know. It's just super orange. It looks
Yeah.
like just
It's like
pasty.
fiery,
It's.
kinda.
Ugh. I literally took a chip, dipped just the like edge of it
Fucking
in there.
burned.
As soon as it touched my tongue, I was like, get it out. I don't want
need
to.
you
I
to
didn't
try
want
my
to
Hellfire
eat it.
then.
I don't want to bite it. I don't want none of it. It was so bad. And then the fact that the burn lingers on your tongue afterwards, that's just like, how do people just not have taste buds? They don't have like,
They burned
they
them
don't
off.
have any sense on their nothing.
When we go to Dodge, I'm gonna get you just a tiny little sample of the Hellfire, my Hellfire sauce.
All right.
All right, show
Here we go,
show
guys.
us the
Here we go.
sauce.
Here we
What's
go.
the sauce?
Come on, Aubrey.
So this is a Mad Dog 357 here. We'll put it right here in front
Yep.
of yours. So this is all
Yep.
what it is.
This is the shit I couldn't breathe
You
off of.
see it?
Mad Dog 357. You tell me.
A dot. Is a dot a lot?
God be with you, Aubrey.
Okay, I'll put it on the side, and you could apply it yourself. All right.
God be with you, Aubrey.
Is it really that hot? And wait.
All right. There you go.
I hate spicy shit.
Was a normal chip or
Yeah, it was just a normal chip.
Literally
Just one of
put
these.
on.
It was just a normal tortilla
Actually,
chip.
that
like
was
this
a little bit more than what Mikey put on mine. He doused my shit in this. Now go ahead, grab it. Grab it. Nah, go ahead, grab it. Go grab it. Nah. Put a little bit more. Nah.
looks like it's gonna be.
Scrape the fucking sauce.
hot, Dylan, I don't want to die.
All right, that's good enough. Right there. That's good enough.
All right.
Girl, that's a lot.
No, it's not. That's not a lot.
Oh.
Show the camera what you got.
3 dots.
Show the camera. You
Exactly.
got that's like half a dab.
Look,
half a dab.
Half a dab.
Half
that's
a dab.
a lot. That's gonna burn. That's gonna burn. That's
All
a
right.
lot.
Well, let's see. Go for it. Go for it, Oz. What you say? How you took some
Dragon
off?
ass.
You took some off. Why
Should
are you
be
getting
shitting out
scared?
dragon fire.
Yeah, just go for it. Yeah, go for it. Go for it. Just chew it. Just chew it. I'll
Do it like
I'll
it
let
is.
chew
Just do it. Just do it. Oh, let it kick in, baby. Let it kick in, baby.
That one has a good flavor.
Yeah, you like the flavor on that one? Oh,
I took it straight to the back. Like I
that
literally
was
tried
that
to
was
just
real brave. That
put
was
it-
real brave of you, Aubrey.
Just
I
imagine
really tried
him
to put it towards the back.
bouncing half of my chip into that fucking sauce.
No, that's not bad. That's that's really
Your
actually
face
not
is
bad.
red as shit. Aubrey, you okay?
I'm glad I just put it to the back.
You had so little
It-
on your chip.
I know,
It was
and
so
if
little.
I had done any more, it would have
Aubrey,
been bad.
Mikey
Imagine
was
eating
drunk.
a wing.
No, I cannot.
Like tossed in that kind of sauce.
That's
Yeah.
awful.
That's what
Why-
we're gonna do. I think we're using one of that sauce.
Mikey got drunk and put half of that shit on my chip, and I ate it.
Oh,
like
you had a
dumb-
full dab.
Yeah, I had a full.
But
fucking
then, like,
dab.
how when you do hot ones, you're building up to that. Like, you start off
Oh,
with
yeah.
spicy,
Yeah,
spicy,
you
and
really-
then
yeah.
you get to
So
the.
that
So your mouth's
sauce-
already on fire by the time you get to the hotter ones,
That sauce
and that's when
is
it becomes a problem. Woo!
Aubrey,
I think it's a number 9
It's,
sauce.
girl.
it's literally like I put it towards the back on this side, so like my tongue, I just feel
try
it back
to dodge
there.
it. You try to dodge
I
it.
did. I really
Dude,
did.
she was
I was
like,
like,
not today.
just tried to like chew the chip twice and then swallow it.
Nah, it gets you, man.
It's back there.
You can't escape the chip, the sauce.
Oh, it's burning.
Heartburn.
It's burning.
It's really not. I'm glad I didn't put any more on there because that would have been.
Yeah, I think quantity has a lot to do with it.
Quantity
'Cause,
does.
like,
But
I-
actually, that has a good
Quantity does.
flavor.
Yeah.
Actually, like I said,
It's
most
good.
hot
It had a lot of
sauces that are
spices,
that
yeah.
hot taste like just.
See, if you can
Ass.
if you can do that, I'm gonna have to tweak my Hellfire. I'm gonna have to do something. I'm gonna have to buy the.
There's
like,
no
the
way
biggest,
people eat
baddest
chips
shit.
that are hot like that. There's no way. I'd choke and die. I'd choke and die.
I think that sauce. I think Mad Dog 357 feels hotter than the actual the Pocky chip, whatever they call it.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I think
'cause
that- yeah,
that
that's
chip
more
is just
hotter
more
than that
I feel
chip.
like it's just more nasty. I feel like it's just harder
What's
to
the
eat.
hottest shit that I can find? I mean, I'm talking about the like most unbearable fucking hot shit.
I would
that
say like anything. I would say like what I have in there. I think the Apollo sauce is
Apollo
real.
sauce?
Is real fucking crazy, and then the
tell you off
Scorpion
camera.
Disco
I'll tell
was
you
real
off camera.
fucking crazy. Like that's I feel. But the thing about that Apollo sauce, so like whenever we did the wing challenge at Dodge, how it was just us doing the wings.
Yeah.
We
yeah.
did we did the Scorpion Disco, and that was like burning the fuck out of us already. Like our
that
taste
Sunday.
buds were already blasted, and then the last sauce we did was the Hot Ones Apollo sauce, and with our taste buds already being like blasted,
Yeah.
we got blasted again. Like literally that sauce went in my mouth, made new taste buds just to fuck up. And I was like, oh my God. And I remember looking at Mikey like, I feel high. Like, like I feel like I'm having an out of body experience because like that was just so spicy and I don't
Ew,
know
man.
how to
me and
react to
you need
it.
to talk off camera.
Oh,
We need-
It
about
just
what?
keeps going. It
No,
just
about
keeps.
about the sauce. About the sauce.
She
Speaking
needs
of
some
sauce,
milk.
that.
So,
Don't question that.
At fucking Dodge, fucking Aubrey fucking orders a pretty cool fucking wing order.
Well,
is it?
that's now that again.
So-
One of y'all's workers there, he is the one that put me onto it. I do wish it was just spicier. Like I don't know how y'all can make the hot sauces that are hot besides Venom Quest. Get that out of here. I don't want that. I don't want the
Why don't you like
hottest
Venom
one.
Quest?
That's too hot. It's
too
where
hot?
you don't enjoy it.
What if
I'm
we
choking.
you ain't
I'm
gonna-
like still trying to gather my
Then you ain't
spit
gonna
over
enjoy
here.
my Hellfire then.
What if we
Probably
mix
not.
it? What if we did like
I
a three-way
tried.
a trio? Like we get the barbecue, the mango habanero, and
Like,
the-
I'm
Why are
surprised
you
that the
patting?
mango
Is
habanero-
Are you still being burnt over there?
Lemon
I didn't
pepper.
see you. You're like,
I'm surprised the
Lemon
mango
pepper's good.
habanero isn't hotter than what it is. I'm over here saying
Mango
I want
habanero
hotter
ain't
shit
shit.
as my mouth is on fire
yo,
from a
357 Mad Dog is the fucking. That's real shit, dude.
It's
That's
starting to
hot.
chill a
I'm-
little
I'm
bit. It's
fucking
starting
told
to.
you.
It's
Plateaued
still
out, it's
burning
going
back
down,
there,
yeah.
but
Yeah, it
it's
lasts a
starting to
little bit.
chill a little bit. But
It does
how
last.
can you
Aubrey,
eat?
you took
I
it like a
can't-
fucking
I
champ.
can't
did.
imagine
You did
putting
great.
a wing directly on my mouth with that all
With
over
all
it.
that drenched.
There's no way like that's just from it touching one part of my tongue.
Yeah, and you didn't have a lot. Like it was like a
At
little
all.
tiny dab. And you scraped them off too, and then you ate it.
I dipped
God
it
damn,
and then
Aubrey.
undipped it.
That's
I
some
dipped
dangerous shit, dude. Like just
And
imagine.
fucking Mikey put a whole glob on my shit.
Yeah, and then I forgot which one. My
Just
boy
imagine.
Griffin, he came over, and I have all those hot sauce in my little in the cabinet, right? And I forgot which one he grabbed, and we had Nicky Roma's pizza here.
So was that the hottest one?
No, No, I got hotter. But I don't know which one he grabbed. I think he grabbed the Scorpion Disco one, and he fucking globbed it on his fucking pizza, and just didn't bother to ask me, "Hey Migs, how hot's this sauce?" And he was on the ground like like, you know, whatever. And I heard him, and I was like, Griffin, what the fuck? I came around the corner. I was in the office, and he's just like on the ground, like whatever.
Oh
and
my
I
God.
see him. I see the pizza on the counter with like the red sauce on it.
You see the sauce
And,
just on the side of
I'm
the
just
lid
like,
off.
oh no, which one did you grab? Like, you know, like,
Yeah.
and he's like,
Yeah, I might have
I'm
to take you to the
I'm
hospital.
fine. Yeah, I'm fine. It was harder than I thought. I fucked myself. I see like scraping the sauce
I'll
off.
punk
Like,
up your ass.
and I was like,
real
God damn,
quick.
And then he
like-
still ate that pizza that had the sauce on
he
it.
ate it. Yeah, he scarfed it down. I don't think he gets many meals like that for free, so he was like,
Poor dude. Poor dude.
Oh
like, Griffin was good. And I was like, God damn it, Griffin, you gotta
Fucking
be careful with
Griffin.
this shit. Like, you know, like, you ask me first which one you could fucking put everywhere. Because I have some, like, real mild shit in there. Like, you know, just some real
But you
tasty
got
I'm
shit.
some
telling you,
hot,
I feel
hot
like
shit
just with
in
my
there,
as
too.
getting older, you know, heartburn is really a thing, and I feel like that's what's affecting me because
Heartburn?
like now I can't even do green sauce on my tacos. I
No
have to
verde
do red
sauce?
because
You
it's
really
too
don't?
much.
You don't put green sauce
I mean,
on
I
your
like
shit?
it. I like the taste and everything, but I
Man.
cannot physically take it. Like I
I
can't do
have
it
some
anymore.
really good green sauce in my cabinet, too, dude.
it's just
God.
too hot.
Green sauce is good.
Yeah, me and you are going to have to link up after this real quick because
Yeah.
I got to come up with some shit.
All right, but we will go to Dodge and we'll have your Hellfire.
Yeah, we
sauce.
should. Yeah,
I want to try
yeah,
it.
I'm-
I do
I'm
want to
thinking-
try it.
I'm
I'm on
thinking-
now. I'm on that high. I'm
Yeah,
on the high.
I feel like what you really should do instead of doing Hellfire, you should just do like the secret sauce, which is like
Secret sauce.
Venom Quest, mango, and barbecue all combined.
Yeah.
Because
I think I can come up with something like that. I think I can.
I would just get them and just combine them, and that would be the secret
What
sauce.
about lemon pepper?
Nah, fuck that.
No,
fuck that.
it's
Too
too
much.
Just do
salty.
those?
It's
Too
just
much.
too much
Too
salt.
much. Because
With
like
the
we're
chiles and
always
shit?
combining two sauces together. Like, we'll
yeah.
always do
Okay.
it. Like we do like the.
With the chiles mixed in with my Hellfire and all that shit.
No, I would just get normal Venom Quest.
Venom Quest.
I would just get normal Venom Quest because it'll be easier for you in the kitchen. Just
True,
do
because I
normal
go through a
Venom
lot with
Quest.
that Hellfire.
And to
Just
add
do
the
normal
others.
mango habanero and then just do some barbecue too, because that barbecue is kind of tangy, right? So I feel like it'll
Yeah,
just
it's very tangy.
it'll
It
combine
is.
it'll combine the hotness and the sweetness
Is mango
with the
habanero
mango.
supposed
Yeah,
to
because
be
you're making
a
it so
hot
easy
one,
on me right
or is
now.
it meant to be just sweet and
So
kind of
habanero is
spicy?
kinda hot,
That's what I was
like,
gonna say.
yeah,
I thought
it's
it was
kinda
supposed to be
hot.
hotter,
It's
and that's
supposed to be
why.
hot and also kind of sweet too, because the
So
mango.
Carlos gave me.
It still just didn't
Carlos
have that like bite
sent
that I would
me-
think it would.
That's why I need the Venom Quest.
I
in there.
know.
Carlos sent me a new thing of habanero, but it's a different brand.
Oh.
Apparently, he told me like this is like the shit. Like this is the
Well,
shit.
it's shit, Dylan. It's shit. Aubrey's saying it's complete shit. It's not hot at all.
I don't know.
But it
Not
should-
with
it
this
tastes good, though, right?
With
Is
this
the flavor
habanero
good?
that I got now.
Yeah, no, I
we're
like-
gonna
that's what I
find
mean.
out.
So
I
the
like-
flavor
I
is
haven't
good.
used it yet, but we're gonna find
Oh,
out.
you haven't used it yet. All right.
No, he literally just sent it to me. He gave me the ghost powder, and then he got me the new habanero stuff. And Saturday.
Before we
Saturday.
sign off today, I want to talk real quick. We were all at Dodge last night.
Oh yeah.
How do y'all like the new layout?
I like it.
don't
I think
like
it's
it?
good. I think it's good. I
It's
have no
nice and
problem with
open.
it.
And I
Yeah,
feel like
nice and open.
I feel like it's almost a
don't
little bit bigger in
like
there.
Yeah,
It feels bigger.
I like it.
What about you?
I don't like it.
You don't like it.
Yeah.
I don't like it.
What don't you like about it?
I don't like it. It doesn't. Okay,
You
I
want
spend a
the
lot
U
of time
shape.
there.
Yeah,
I did.
Okay.
I did spend a lot of time there
did.
until they remodeled it. It just
What?
doesn't feel. It's just not as homey as it used to be.
Well, I mean, maybe we
it's-
just gotta
it
get
used to
used
be
to
a
it.
very
Get
like
used to.
you know, most bars wrap around. You can say hi across the bar to other people, have conversation, feel like you're, you know, hanging out with people. Now it's just like a little too open. There's
Yeah.
too many tables, too open. You can't. Now if you sit at the bar, there's lines, like people are literally standing in lines at the bar, so it's
I
almost
thought it
like
was
they
crazy.
cleared out that space
I was
just
like,
for people to stand
Yeah.
in lines.
When did we become civilized at Dodge? When
Yeah.
did we start running? Yeah.
in
A
lines?
line? I saw that last night, and I was all like,
There's a whole bar.
why
just
are people
go-
standing in lines? Like, what are we?
What was the
What
point?
are you,
We're at a
aircrafters?
concession stand. What are we doing here?
What are we,
Yeah.
Ice House? Are we Ice House now?
Even
or-
then, people
they-
sit
do they
around
have
the
lines over there?
bar.
I don't
I was
know.
like, people stand around the
Yeah.
bar usually, but obviously something about it is making people not feel like it is a bar like that.
Really?
Because they feel like they can't sit at the bar because then they're in the way of everybody trying to get a drink.
I feel
so
like the bar is also what I noticed last night was full of clutter.
yeah.
Like there was like no bar space to put your drink down because there was like mats with like the straws and I feel like everything was just kind of everywhere.
Yep.
But I also think that maybe the staff themselves haven't really quite figured out the new
where they're gonna put all this stuff at.
Yeah, because you have
that's
registers
changing
here,
for them too.
So I'm sure they're figuring out. I haven't worked yet, so I've been off from Dodge all last month, and I'll be off all this month, and I'm supposed to return back at the beginning of January. So we'll see.
I do
have to say there is one problem with me.
The pool tables are a little too close now because they had to move everything.
Which actually, that's
over.
gonna get fixed. That is gonna get fixed.
Yeah, they need to do something because it is still a pool hall. A lot of people go there to play pool.
Yeah.
Y'all have
and it's gonna be a lot
pool
weirder
nights, like
for
y'all
the pool
have tournament
pool
nights.
league because the pool league hasn't seen it. They've been off for the season, so they haven't seen it since then.
They're gonna be pissed.
So my one problem with that bar is, I don't like my back towards the door, towards the entrance. I don't like it, because every time I hear that door open, I gotta look and see. I don't like my back towards. I like to see where I was looking at. And that's it. I don't like nothing behind my back.
I was a little tipsy the other night, and I almost walked right behind the bar coming out the restroom. I was like, I walked out the restroom, and I was like, oh, my bad.
All right, well, we gotta wrap things up, guys. We're pretty much out of time. So thank y'all guys for watching the E4 podcast.
Thanks for having us.
We'll see y'all next time.
See you next time.
Bye.
I never had a father.